Hi guys, my name is James Anthony Baldwin and I am terrified to leave university. University is basically just something I fell in love with immediately. I love being independent, I love my course, and I love the people that I've met. I just feel very, very lucky, but not everybody feels this way. In fact, I know quite a lot of people that really struggled when they first moved into university. So I wanted to make this little video, just kind of, I really want to help out you guys if you're having a tough time on your first year of university, or just if you need a little bit more of something to do on your first year, like maybe you just feel like you're not quite doing as much as you could. And hopefully if you start to do a couple of things that I talk about in this video, then hopefully you'll settle down pretty quickly into university. First things first, this is something that I didn't really start doing until second year, is make a routine for your day. You don't necessarily have to literally write down a schedule, while this is generally quite helpful for a lot of people. But we as humans do like patterns, and without patterns, we start to feel a little stressed and uneasy. So this is probably the most important thing that you can do to help yourself settle. You need to have a balance of work, having fun, and relaxation. And I'm guilty of this too. I kind of throw it all off balance, and that's why I started doing this in second year, because I thought that I was kind of maybe overworking myself, or I was I was going out too much, basically. I was just going out too much, okay? I admit it. It was either one way or the other, and that's not really the best way to go about things. But kind of an extension on that is treat your study like a job. Obviously, if you already have a job along with your studies, then this can kind of come two and two. But the point is, you've come to university to study. That should be your main priority. Some people have told themselves that they've just come to university to make friends and drink. And while a lot of us do that, you're always going to have that voice in the back of your head that's telling you should be studying. And if you don't listen to that voice, then you're going to get very, very down in the dumps. We're all guilty of this to certain degrees, but it's just really not worth getting yourself stressed out over. So don't forget to study. You can also go to some clubs and societies, or just go to events that interest you. This year, again, is going to help you get into routine, get into more of a sense of normality. Just like when you're back home and maybe you've got wake up, have breakfast, go to school, come back home, do some chores, have tea. You know what I'm talking about? Or dinner, tea or dinner, whatever you call it. I don't care. But ignoring that tangent, this is just a really good way to make friends. I personally made a lot of my friends on my course. I've been quite lucky, but mine is a very practical course. If you are in a very theory-based course, very academic course, then this is often easier said than done, as I'm sure a lot of you second and third years are probably already aware. So finding other ways of meeting people like societies and clubs and events is just a really good way to kind of get rid of that lonely feeling. And finally, just try not to go back home at every single opportunity that raises itself to you, because in the event that something really does get you down and you can't go home, it's going to hurt twice as bad, because suddenly that safety net that you've got isn't available. And just like that, you are just going to want to get out of university immediately. You need to create a safety net here at university. You need to be open with your friends. You need to let them know when something's getting you down, listen to them as well, have a two-way system of supporting each other, a network. If you do feel like these issues are more deeply rooted though, I would recommend really going to go seeing the wellbeings advisor or any other professionals on campus. Like I say, I personally am generally quite comfortable at university, but I still get down every now and again. And when I do, I speak to my course mates, I speak to my friends, and I even speak to my lecturers. The lecturers are used to speaking with students that are going through the same issues that you're probably going through. So they can probably help you out in some way or another. The main takeaway here, though, is be patient. Coming to university is a big change, and of course, if you never leave your house, you're definitely not going to enjoy yourself. You need to be proactive, you need to go out there, you need to make friends, and you just need to make university feel like a second home. That's it from me for today, though. As always, if you have any questions, then just drop us a message in the comments or on our social media at Staffs Uni, and yeah. With that in mind, I'll see you in the next one.